We've just finished up the first 8 weeks of our new training plan from WPTH, and this week we're kicking off a brand new cycle. So it's a great time to take a breather and have a think about how it's all been going. Plus, we can get you ready for what's coming up. Now, deciding to change our programming wasn't something that I did on a whim. For me, as the owner here at CrossFit Chiltern, and for our fantastic coaching team, it was a big change. I wanted to bring some fresh energy and have a better structure to your training. You see, while the original CrossFit way was to focus on just one thing each day, fitness has moved on a lot in the last 25 years. Think about it, CrossFit has had a massive impact on the fitness world. People are fitter, stronger, and more capable than ever before. And here at CrossFit Chiltern, many of you have been doing this for over 9 years. So our training needs to change to challenge our more experienced folks, but also be adaptable for everyone. And that's why I felt it was right to bring in a program with more volume and a clearer structure. It's all about helping you keep progressing. Of course, making big changes always brings a few bumps in the road. It's natural for both coaches and members to feel a bit unsure about new things. I get that new ways of doing things can make you a bit skeptical. But please know that all the decisions I make are always with the long-term health and progress of everyone at CrossFit Chiltern in mind. I always listen to your feedback, but it's important to see how these changes work out over more than just a couple of months. Putting this new plan into action has also been a huge learning curve for our team. Things like getting the warm-ups right and balancing the strength work with the Metcon in an hour-long class have taken some getting used to. Now, I timed this change to happen around the CrossFit Open. I saw it as a natural point to start a new training season. But it did mean that the first 3 weeks had a bit of a question mark over them because of the Friday workouts. Since then, things have really smoothed out, all thanks to our brilliant coaches and how adaptable they are. One of the big changes you'll see is a more dynamic, on-the-fly style of coaching. Instead of those long, set, specific warm-ups, we're now focusing on our coaches watching you, how you move during warm-ups and the workout itself. They'll give you feedback and make adjustments during this time. We want you to use your training time as efficiently as possible. And while I see the value in specific warm-ups, they often meant quite a lot of low-intensity work, and you spended too much time not really moving much. Now, I know you've got busy lives, so making the most out of that 60-minute training window is key. And keeping the class flowing is a big priority for us. Also, working only with an empty barbell doesn't really give the full picture of how you move. By introducing a bit of weight earlier on, we can spot and fix any movement issues in a more realistic situation. And newer members will naturally use lighter weights anyway. But for those of you that are more experienced, it'll be a weight that really shows where you can improve. It's a bit like when I used to coach golf. Practice swings are very different from when you are under pressure. With the new plan, there's more volume, which also means our coaches will have loads more chances to see how you're moving in different situations and help you refine your technique in a real situation. As a coaching team here at CrossFit Chiltern, we're always looking to tweak the warm-ups and how we progress things. We want to make sure that everything fits perfectly with the workouts. Our aim is to give you the best possible training hour every single time. Let's talk about one of the things that's different, what RX means these days. As I say, CrossFit has changed so much in the last 25 years. Workouts from the 2007 games, which were seen as super tough back then, are now doable for many regular people in the gym. The original RX standards were meant to be the optimum. In those days, most people doing the CrossFit.com programming had to scale things quite a bit to get the intended workout feeling. Look at Fran. Back at the start, people were taking like over 30 minutes for a workout that was meant to be done in 5. These days, we've moved on. The WPTH programming sets RX at a more modern level. This often means that RX is something you really have to aim for, even if you're already very fit. The workouts are designed to challenge even those athletes who are close to semi-final level without needing to change them much. And what does that mean for us here at CrossFit Chiltern? It means now that scaling is more the norm, and it makes it more acceptable and less intimidating for everyone else. The most important thing to remember is the goal of your training, and that's to get you fitter. And you do that by matching the intended feeling of the workout. And that often means scaling. If you were someone who could usually hit RX before, this new way of doing things needs a bit of a mindset shift. Leave your ego at the door and focus on training effectively for where you are right now. As coaches and here at CrossFit Chiltern, we are committed to making sure that we clearly explain what each workout is meant to feel like, and we're going to do a better job of that going forward as well. We're also going to give you tailored options to scale things more to suit your individual needs. You'll now see suggestions for scaling that focus on either building strength or skill, like using heavier weights for fewer reps, or building capacity, like using a moderate weight for the prescribed reps. You might remember how I wrote a blog post about breaking plateaus a couple of weeks ago, and that goes into this in a bit more detail. Finally, a little shift is the new programming means that we need to be a bit more ready to train. Being on time is really important. Being ready to move quickly between different parts of the class. Having your kit ready when the Metcon is about to start. The days of having these natural breaks and taking your time between exercises are less common now. To get the most out of your hour of training and the best coaching, everyone needs to be engaged right from the start. Now, for some of you, that might mean getting here a bit early to do your own little warm-up prior to class, or staying after class for some extra stretching. My goal and our goal is to give you guys a full hour of top quality training and coaching. Now note that my commitment and my dedication of our coaching team to giving you the best hour of your day haven't changed. We are always looking at our class plans, talking about the best way to scale things and improving how we coach you on the go. We're only 8 weeks into this chapter and we've still got lots to learn and put into practice, but I have a huge amount of confidence that these changes are going to lead to some big improvement in everyone's overall fitness. I am really excited to see what we can achieve together in the months ahead. So what's coming up? Let me give you a sneak peek at next month's programming. I'm genuinely excited about the programming for the next few weeks. We've got a brilliant mix of challenging and rewarding workouts planned. This includes getting ready for the legendary Murph workout on May the 26th and diving into some old school strength building with some 20 rep back squat. Now, here's a look at what we're going to be doing each week. Monday, we're going to call that Murph Prep Monday. So you can expect some longer workouts over 20 minutes that build up movements similar to what you'll do in Murph. Upper body pulls, upper body presses, squats, lunges, jumps, and obviously some running. And just a heads up, this focus will obviously change after Murph on Monday the 26th of May. Tuesdays is about Olympic weightlifting. Tuesdays will all be about snatch, clean and jerk, or a mixture of both. Some days we're going to focus on speed and cycling, while other days will feature complexes or heavy full lifts like squat snatch and a squat clean and jerk. And we'll guide the intensity using words like light, moderate, and heavy, as well as how it feels, rather than on strict percentages. Wednesday, still got that partner workout, so get ready to team up and tackle that workout with a buddy or just another member of that class. Thursday, we've got that aerobic focus, but we're also going to get some strict pressing. So Thursdays are going to combine cardio with a focus on strict pressing exercises, often including everyone's favorite, the bench. Friday, I'm looking forward to this, 20 rep squat progression. This is a classic strength program. It used to be called squats and milk, and it's one of my personal favorites. Choose a squat variation you want to get better at, back squat, front squat, or overhead squat. Start with a weight that feels no heavier than 5 out of 10 or maybe 50% of your 1 rep max. And the plan is to add a little weight each week for the next 8 weeks. Coach James can definitely tell you how much strength you can gain from this, as he's done this in the past. Saturday, as always, our partner in team workouts, a chance to really push yourself with your teammates. Also, we're going to have on there regular deadlifts. You'll see different types of weights and variations of deadlifts popping up in the Metcons on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We're going to run, definitely going to run on Mondays, but we'll often have another day focused on running between Tuesday and Saturday as well. We're going to still work on that gymnastic push-pull. Because of the nature of Monday's workouts, we expect to see more gymnastics-based pulling and pushing later in the week, Thursday to Saturday. I'm super confident that this next cycle is going to be really challenging, rewarding, and it's going to make a big difference to your fitness. I can't wait for you guys to get stuck in with this. Now, if you're not a member here and you're ready to experience our programming here at CrossFit Chiltern, why not book in a discovery call with me, go on the website, book it in, we'll have a chat, see how CrossFit's going to work for you. Thanks for watching.